Hi friends, you have perhaps seen or studied our new module, that is note taking and note making. This is our module number 6. In this unit, we are going to study two important techniques that we need for all our academic achievements. And these techniques are note taking and note making. Perhaps you have studied in the 12th standard how to prepare a note and how to write the notes. These two are part and parcel of our daily learning practices. We use them while learning the new things in our chosen subjects. However, we must note that there are certain ways in which we can master these skills for improving our study habits and thereby achieving better results. So let us see how we can enhance these skills. What is note taking? First of all, we have to understand this. You generally take down notes which is dictated by the teacher in the classroom. Perhaps you have to write notes on your syllabus and you refer some ready-made material from the sources. You perhaps don't know the exact technique of note making and note taking. So taking note is quite likely that we assume note taking and note making to be one and the same thing. We generally think so, that note taking and note making is the same thing, but it is not so. But this is not the case. There is a difference between these two. Note taking is the technique which we are supposed to apply while we are attending the lectures. When we are in the class and the lecture is going on, sometimes teacher is not giving you ready-made notes in the class, and some important part of the topic is taught by him, and some important points you just take down in your notebook. So note taking is such kind of a technique which we are supposed to apply while we are attending the lectures. So when the teacher is explaining something, he or she may write the main points on the blackboard. There are some teachers who use blackboards, and there are some teachers who do not use blackboards. Just orally they dictate each and everything. So these points which is written on a blackboard may be noted by us in our notebook. There are some diagrams as the students of science faculty, and there are some equations. There are some material which is written by the teachers on a blackboard or whiteboard or any kind of a board. Why he writes all this material on the board is the point of thinking. Only because the material which is quite important for you or regarding the point, and that will be definitely asked in the examination. But regarding the subject, maths is the different matter, and each and every mathematical equations should be written on a blackboard for better understanding of the students. But suppose you are in the period of literature, no single word perhaps will be written on a blackboard, because it is not necessary. Literature is, or literature can be understandable only through communication. And if the person is quite illustrious, then definitely the students will enjoy such lectures. And these points may be the points which is written on a blackboard by the teacher. These points may be noted by us in our notebooks. It is our regular habit, and we usually do all these things in the classroom. Or even though the points are not written on a blackboard, we on our own may identify the important points in the lectures delivered by the teacher, and we may note them down in our notebooks for future reference. This is a note taking. So this is the exact way of note taking. In brief, whatever is written on a blackboard, which is you feel that important, or then there may be not a single word written on a blackboard by the teacher, but in his or her lecture you feel some important points are there, and all these important points you just take down in your notebook. That is a note taking. Now, what is a note making? Note making, unlike note taking, is an independent task. It is an exercise which we do while reading or studying the subject on our own. Note taking is a different thing, note making is a different thing. Note making, it happens at your own when you are studying in your house or somewhere else. While reading or studying the material, you feel that there are some important points that can be noted and that will be beneficial for us during the examination or before reading, before the examination and reading of the important points. It is not necessary to read each and everything before the examination. You have to just see important points you noted in your notebook, and you will remember all the extra material behind that point. So it is an exercise which we do while reading or studying the subject on our own. So we may note down the key points in the chapter or the topic as we go on reading it. Whenever we read the material or the book. Suppose this is a communication skill unit, and when you take a textbook and read the extract given in a textbook, somewhere you feel that this is the important point, we have to note it in our notebook. So this is a note making. You simply write down the title of the lesson, then there are some sub points under the main points, and there are more sub points if you feel that this point contains 3 to 4 sub points, and there are sub points also. If you want to remember all these things, and you want to recall in a chronological order, you can remember this. But before that, you have to prepare, or you have to make a note on the particular topic. So it is an attempt to consolidate our understanding for the chosen subject. To understand the subject properly, minutely, and appropriately, you have to prepare some notes on it, and that should be at your own. You should not copy all these notes from your friends or any other's notebook. Some teachers used to give notes in the classroom, but teachers' notes are not the final work on the particular topic. If you read the topic carefully, you will come to know some more important points which is not mentioned in the notes of the teachers. Definitely, that will be your own contribution in the preparation of notes, and that will be the better understanding of the particular topic by you. So this is a note taking and note making. Note taking happens in the classroom, and note making happens in your house or somewhere you are studying. So this is the basic difference between note taking and note making. We will see some more examples in my next lecture on the particular topic. Suppose there is a communication skill unit, and it requires more than 7 to 8 lectures. I generally prepare the videos and numbers the videos. I give numbers the videos. Suppose this is the first video on module number 6, entitled Note Taking and Note Making. So I will give one number to this video, and if I prepare another video on the same topic, then that another video will be numbered as 2 or second. Please see the video according to the numbers, then you will find a chronological order in a lecture, and you will better point wise, you will be able to understand point wise description and explanation by me. So it is necessary to hear the video in a chronological order. So it is my request to you that you should see the number of the particular video on the particular topic. Then you will hear That will be beneficial to you to understand the topic properly. Thank you.